What it do? Brothers, sisters, old ladies, and crow eaters. We are here for season 2, episode 8, Potlatch. Let's get into it. But first, allow me to introduce my lovely co-host, the one and only receipt queen, Miss Dina, aka Christina. Hey, boo,
Hey, howdy.
hey. The curls is curling, okay. Giving that look,
Trying to
giving
do
it.
a little something, something.
And you're doing it well, honey. You're doing it well. Well, this is a special treat because it is Teller Tuesday, and here we are reviewing Sons of Anarchy on a Tuesday, which is the first time this has happened. So this
Right.
is very great. Okay, so we are on episode 8 of season 2, which is the 21st episode of the series. And let's get into it because this was an interesting episode. A lot happened, and we know we are getting to the moment where it's time for Clay and Jax to find out what's really been going on in these streets.
Mm.
But first of all, so we start off with Tara. She has read the entire manuscript, y'all. The entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
The entire thing. Jax hasn't even gotten through the entire thing.
Mm. Or do you think he's gotten through it, or he just keep rereading it?
Possibly, because out of nowhere we just see him not reading it anymore. So because I think we're gonna see him with it still, I believe, throughout. But or maybe at that point that's when he's writing in his own journal, because you go from him reading JT's journal to him writing in his own journal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where is that journal? I don't remember that being burned on the series finale episode, or was it? I don't know. But yeah, so Tara has read the entire manuscript. And so the sons go and pay a visit to homeboy. Yeah, him. You know, him and Polly got this thing going on.
Right.
And all of this stuff and how that jazz. So she finds out through him about Jimmy O, who we are going to have the delight to meet. Jimmy O's about to come into the mix. And of course, we know he's coming to the mix, and this broad shows up.
The wife.
Chib's wife.
Mm-hmm.
This heifer here, yes. And she looked like she don't play no games. First of all, she looks like she is not the one to be played with, and I ain't fucking with her either. But you could see Chips didn't even want her there. He's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" She's like, "Oh, I came to see you. I cared." But hello, BB. BB, do you have an Instagram? We was just wondering.
Yeah, if you do have an Instagram, DM one of us on Instagram, because I wanted to personally send you a thank you.
Okay, now I'm freezing up and I'm the one doing the live. See, this is some bullshit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm freezing up. Why am I freezing? Oh, I'm freezing
Like,
up.
I hear you perfectly clear with no freezing up, but the picture is freezing up.
Oh, great. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Well, let's just hurry up and run through this. This is going to be a quickie, if you will. And I hate that it has to be since it is on a Tuesday. It's such a delight. But maybe my laptop, like, look, bitch, I gave you and Miss Dina 1 hour. Yeah, that's all y'all getting from me.
Right.
So,
You might
okay.
try to take the blur off, like, and maybe move away from your TV screen or something.
My TV the problem?
No. I'm just saying because, for YouTube purposes, like.
Oh, I can just turn this bitch
Oh,
on.
okay. Well, BB, I wanted to make sure that, I said thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm mad. Okay, let me try to take my blur off, see if that helps. Okay, maybe that was it. Damn, I can't even have a blur. God damn, sensitive ass.
Right. I told you that the last time.
You did. You did. You truly, truly did. Okay. So all my shit was out of whack. I don't know. I ended up just posting my pictures and like five, eight of them went on at the same time. And I don't even know how that happened. So we just go through the pictures and just talk about them. That's how we're gonna do it today. Oh, this is when Gemma rose up to visit Chibs and sees the bitch. What's her name? I forgot her name already. No, that's Layla's Opie's girl now. Anywho, Monique, what's up, girl?
Hey, Monique.
Yeah, you still ain't. Yeah. You missed the train, girl. You ain't gonna start any catch up to us by now, because we deep in these streets of charming already. In these streets of charming. Just if I prove my point concerning Juice's storyline made no sense. You know what? That is such a good point, BB. Yeah. Yes. Aha. You damn. That's true. That really don't make any sense. But then we see but we saw at the end of that when Juice told Jax or Juice told Clay, whichever one it was, they're like, whatever. So yeah, Juice ended up telling Clay right before, you know what happened. 18 times. Yep, that's what we do. We just keep coming back more and more. That's how good it is, Monique, to watch 18 times. That's how good this show is. I will forever watch this show every single year. This will be a ritual for me for the rest of my life. Like, I will watch Sons of Anarchy forever, over and over and over. I do not care. I'm into this, streets, okay? Oh, so Chiz, he's telling the fellas about his little surgery that he had and whatnot, and showing everyone. Now, Tig gonna stop and say, "Is it gay? I want to see it." Bobby said, "Gay curious." Is that even a thing? I don't even know. But Tig nasty himself. Of course, he wanted to see it. And look who's back! Chucky's
With,
back.
with missing body parts.
So he comes back into Sam Crow's custody with only two fingers because all of the other ones were chopped off due to his excessive masturbation. Okay? So if he don't got the fingers to hold it, he can't do nothing with it. So I guess that was problem solved for Lin and the Chinese.
Right. I mean, that would get rather annoying.
I mean, it's just nasty to begin with. He should have known he had that coming to him. You know, but hey, he seems all right. He's working with it. He's dealing with it. So Luann had to tell the boys that Mr. Georgie Caruso here came and took her camera, got some footage on there, some rock like 3 movies that's worth more
Mm.
than any other stuff. Gonna write "die bitch" on Lila's
And
door
they killed the dog.
and, and killed the dog.
Now, y'all know how I love me some dogs. So the fact that they killed the dog, and in some states you can get more time for killing a dog than a human. But yeah, they need to. Mm-mm.
I was mad. Like y'all ain't have to do that to the dog. The dog ain't do nothing to y'all. Really didn't. Like come the hell on. So hell, I don't even remember. what him and Jax are talking about here. But I think it was like, don't even give me the lion. I don't even remember what they were talking about right there. Chucky very creepy in the beginning, but grummy. I was sad when he left. Yes, yes. It was very unfortunate. Yes, I
Yeah.
love me some Chucky. He is just one of those characters in the throughout the show that you just like to see because he's never. It's never a dark moment around him. I mean, it could be some crazy stuff going on when he there, but it's never like a dark moment when he's in the scene. It's always something funny that makes you want to smile a little bit, and you just like Chucky. Chucky that dude. Forget that Chucky that dude.
Chucky is hella cool, especially now that he can't
Yeah.
don't want
Have
to get
time with himself.
into YouTube trouble, but now that he can no longer self love himself.
Self love. There's a good one. Self love himself. So Tara goes so Gemma comes to the hospital. She goes to see Tara and shit. Tara got it and she's when she's asking about when she goes to see Chips, she asks Tara about Chips and where's his insurance at and everything. And that's when Tara like, hey, this bitch over here, this redheaded bitch, you see her? She on my case, so I ain't gonna be able to do nothing to help you. So Gemma took it upon herself to get in this elevator. Now I wish they would have showed what she said to her in that elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I'd
can
have
you
loved to been a
know?
fly on the wall for that.
Heck yeah. And I know she was completely caught off guard. But then again, we know where she comes from later on. We find out. So she was probably like, "Oh, really, bitch? You probably lucky I ain't in. I'm at my place of work, or I'll show you who I used to be." Because I wonder what type of chick she was back in her day.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know, Jax was mad at Hale for talking this style. Hale tells Jax about the ATF is going after the Irish. God, yes, yes, BB, you right. God damn it, she knew. Yes, because bitch has stall back, and I'm so happy we did not have to see her this episode.
Right.
It was very nice to not have to look at
Because
her.
I'm tired of looking at her ass.
Ain't we all at this point? Yep.
Because
So
she's not even like, how like some shows have the sexy hot detective or whatever. She's none of that.
no, none at all. I mean, that's of course how they made her to look, but no, she's none of that. She's just a mega bitch. Period.
Right. That part.
So the boys, yep, go and see Georgie. They take his laptop, put it in the water in the fish tank, and they take theirs back, rough them up real good, and theirs on their way. But like he said, you got no idea you white trash morons who you was dealing with. And unfortunately, due to that, we later see that we lose Luann, Otto's girl. And that's like, oh Lord, that's the last woman you won't die. Because you know Otto is about to go freaking ballistic when he
Right.
finds out about his woman. But when he finds out about his old lady and how the club let
Woo.
this happen, because they would never let that happen to none of theirs. Like, how you let this happen? Period. Like, dang. First Donna, now Luann. Like, damn. That's how we doing. We offing the old ladies now. That's how we get down. So it's like, well, shit. At this point, I didn't think Georgie had it in him to do all that. I did not think it was gonna go that far.
But I can't remember. So was it Georgie or was it the Asian that Opie beat up?
Opie beat up. They didn't beat up the not. They didn't beat up Lynn. Not.
No, no, no. Remember the drug deal? The drug
Oh,
dealer.
that was yeah. That was Layla's drug dealer. Opie did beat him up. Yeah, because that was to get him to get the coke that they
Right,
kept
right,
stealing.
right. But I just was making sure because it's been a long time since I watched it. So the person who beat up Luann was Georgie or his people, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because when they came in and did what they did to him the first time, so they retaliated and did what they did to Luann. That was Otto's last lifeline, his last piece of humanity. Yep, that's all he had left to him. And that's when and so whoo, so this is where I be like, oh, this is when it just starts to go hella bad for Otto because after Luann's gone, it's just like he don't care no more, and he's gonna be looking for his way to get back at the club because he feels some type of way. Because what can he do? Like I ain't asked y'all to do nothing but make sure Luann was safe, and y'all couldn't even do that. Not even get her fucked up, messed up, but now she ain't even alive no more. Like she's done, she's gone.
Right.
He has nothing to hold on to anymore, and that's real. Yeah, and that's how
Sad.
it got to him. Like you can't even go to your boys to trust your girl. You can't even hold my girl down. How you gonna help me at all? You can't help her on the outside. How you gonna help me on the
And
inside?
which is really sad because, like, they definitely put the measures in place. So I don't know how this happened.
I don't either. That's what I don't understand. Like that quick, you didn't think he was gonna come back and retaliate? Like you should have had protection. Like where was the protection?
Like, why
Like,
ain't y'all put her in a safe house or something?
right. Come on now.
Like, that
You
didn't make no sense to me.
no, no.
Especially like what happens is y'all, he come in there act the fool, y'all go do this, then he come back and steal some shit, then y'all go do this, and then yeah.
Yep. So here's Bobby, and he's saying that look, you got to get to the bottom and figure out what's going on between Jax and Clay because this is still just messing up the club, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. But that's when Jax comes in, and he's like, what's going on? They lied to him, tell him whatever, and so at that point, him and Opie, I think, yeah, him and Opie go and take care of some business and they get messed up with the sun. I mean, with the Mayans. Now, while that's going on, we see Clay and Tig. They going to do their thing, and they get into their situation too. So
Mm.
there's two different things going on. Clay can't get in touch with them because they, just being held at gunpoint by the Mayans, and then there's just this whole entire shootout in this situation. So we see Alvarez. Alvarez is in the building and he is threatening VP. Now he put his gun to Jack's head and he should have known better already. Like, you really want to
He
take
want
out
the smoke.
Mother Charter's VP? Like, think about that. That's what that's what Bobby had to tell him. Like, look, you really want to make that stupid ass decision? He thought twice. He knew better. So he let it up. But now he don't want no more dealings with Jack. So was this a private deal between Clay and Alvarez? Does Jax even know about
I
this?
don't think so.
I didn't
Because you
think
know
so.
Clay
He's
is always going
doing some shit
around
behind
doing
his
the
back.
sneaky link with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But you know what was also interesting this episode is when Clay actually doubted Tig for once. And
Mm-hmm.
Tig did not like that.
Now he feeling it's one of those things like where everybody's like, that person's crazy, that person's crazy. You be like, no, I love them. They're always good to me. And then when they snap on you, you're like, oh.
You like,
Everybody was right. Okay. I
Mhm.
see it now.
Yeah. Like, don't think you is exempt over these other. You are the sergeant at arms. Like, don't get it twisted. Jackson, no, yeah, I thought so. So he didn't know about that. So, and that's just a whole other thing to add on. Why Jax could be mad at Clay. It's just like every since there has been the rival between them, it's just every episode is something that is stacked on more and more on each side, and it's just building, and it's just getting so heavy, and that's why it's gonna go down the way it goes down. It's so unfortunate, but like he said, like his DNA is definitely his daddy's DNA is definitely in him, and that's all on him. Yeah, Alvarez in the bill. So this is when they found, yeah, Blue Ass body. The Corvette. He as soon as Hale saw the Corvette, he knew. Like, oh,
Hmm.
he didn't even have to see the face. He knew because the Corvette and of course the license plate. Who could not forget that? Right, right,
Right.
right.
But I love that Corvette though.
Oh yeah, it's sexy. It's definitely sexy. I
And
love
I
it.
mean, the way they showed it, like they beat her real bad.
Yeah, like they was no mercy. It was brutal. It was brutal, but hey, they cost Crusoe lots of money and lot in his equipment. So hey, they was mad.
But
He said, "You
who
have no
knew
idea."
that the porn industry, you know what I'm saying, could be um could be
Alexa,
that cutthroat.
Alexa, stop. I gotta figure out why Alexa likes to start playing music at 10:30 for no reason every fucking night. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so now we don't know what happened on that elevator, but
Right.
apparently we know enough because Tara comes to the family dinner that Gemma is having at 8 o'clock that everyone wants her. She wants everyone to come to, and here she is. Tara's coming in, guns blazing. Like, I got this disciplinary because of me and my proxy and all of this other BS. And so she's like, look, I those people went over. Yeah, they like overkill. Like, sheesh.
Right.
Because how do you just do that?
Doing the
So,
most.
yeah. So Gemma's pissed. She's got her, a stick up her ass. So then Layla comes and she's, got the kids. She's helping. Gemma said she could come. Opie asked. He said she come. She was there. She's helping. She ain't doing nothing wrong. She got these damn kids. And here comes Tara. Oh, are we serving blowjobs for dessert? I'm like,
Look, she's
really?
getting a real nasty disposition. She been hanging around Gemma too long.
Really? Really? Too long. And I'm like, really? And so that made Layla piss and go outside and stormed off. And she meets Opie. She's like, that doctor's an asshole. That doctor's a bitch. Which is true. She straight up was to her for no reason.
Right.
Like, for no reason at all. Like, you got your own problems. You deal with it, boo. I'm good over here. And
Right.
so,
But you know somebody is um always look talking bad about somebody else's backyard and ain't took care of their shit.
yep. And that's terror for you at this moment. Layla was like, really? That's real nice in front of the kids. Exactly. Like, there was no need for that. Ain't like she came, in a halter top in a G string with dry jizz on the corner of her mouth or something.
None of that.
I
They
mean,
they they was just so nasty.
just no for no reason. It just was ridiculous. Like, gosh, girl. And that's when Jax even had to say, like, what's wrong with you? Like, really? What is
Hmm.
wrong with you? Chill out for real. Go smoke a joint.
Smoke something. You a doctor. Get a prescription for something that'll make you have a better attitude.
Or shit, just go see what's in Jackson's drawer. You know he got some.
Right, that part.
You a Gemma too for that reason. She owe it to you because she the one who got you mad and all messed up and don't got written up and all of that shit. So shoot, I would at least like hear my bad here. Had this joint.
Right.
Calm down, relax. Don't gotta be doing all that extraness. Just let it be, boo. Let it be. So everyone's starting to gather. Everyone's starting to come into at Gemma's for the dinner. Lots of people are coming, and and I forget right what Jax learned something right before he got to the dinner. Also, another thing that added on to it, I think, and and so when he got to the dinner, he was lit. And Clay's mad because he's like, "Where were you all this time while we was getting shut up?" He's like, "Well, we was dealing with our own shit." Yeah, that's probably still it was the deal thing. And so, but then you see Bobby and Tig getting into it because you got Bobby Tiggs was Clay, of course. And you got Bobby over here though, but Tiggs right on the other side of Clay. And they start going at it. Like, what is going on with y'all? I didn't know they had beef. Like, why is y'all going at it? Period. But then after they started going at it, that made Jackson Clay start going at it. And it's just like chaos at the dinner. Kids are there. Ain't nobody even ate yet. Like, the food about to get cold. I don't cook all this food and y'all want to do all of this. Like, Gemma don't play when it comes to her family dinners. First of all, that's one thing she don't play with is her family dinner. She says she having a dinner. She tells you to come. You better be there, or she gonna take it personal if you ain't. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just
You
her
do
thing.
not want to get on her bad side.
No, go to the damn dinner. Go eat. Go eat some pot roast. That's all you gotta do. So she does. So yeah. So here they go. Like I said, why is Tig and Bobby going at it? I don't know. It was just chaos. And so here they are, pissed because neither was there for each other. And while they're all going back and forth, that's when Hale comes in. And
Mm.
he's like, I hate to
Be
bust
the
it
bearer of more
up,
bad news.
but we found Luann Delaney off County 18, beaten to death. And all of them were just like, what? And you could see the look on everyone's faces just in dismay and distraught and just shock. And I'm
Like,
like, oh Lord, what is going to happen? That very moment right there, all I could think about was Otto still. I'm like, oh, Otto, what y'all gonna tell Otto? How y'all gonna tell Otto?
right.
Y'all gotta tell
You
he
gotta
gotta.
tell him something.
It's like, and not only that, because he's still there. I don't even remember. Do he ever? I think someone ended up telling him later on. I'm not sure, but he finds out that Bobby and Luann slept together.
Right.
We gotta find that out, and now she did. So he wasn't even the last peen she had. You know,
Right.
like it was your homeboy. Like, how messed up is that?
It be
That's
your
supposed to
own
be
kind.
protected.
It be your own kind.
It be your own. Ain't that some shit? Ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
But that's when everyone just had to settle it in, and everyone's just like, Lord Jesus, this is messed up. And this was the last scene for this episode. And, and
Now did you get the Alvarez, what's his name, meeting? What's
uh,
that, the leader of the white hate
oh
the
yeah, Alvarez and Weston. They
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they had met up. That's right. They had met up, and see, homeboy who had made the delivery to Alvarez and with Zobel, he had to tell him that Weston was in his feelings, that he wasn't able to come to this drop off. He was
Mhm.
in his feelings. Weston was probably about to have him. He was like, look, you just go back to the club before you mess up something else, basically. I'm about
Right.
to get this shipment to Zobel. But he wanted to go, but he couldn't go because Zobel didn't want him to know that he dealing with the Mayans, some Mexicans. You know
Right.
he don't approve of that. So I'm like, well, damn, okay,
But
y'all,
I
everything.
think, they sitting up here getting mad about people dealing with whoever, but they'll deal with them to get the job done to get rid of uh, the Sons of Anarchy. So what's the difference?
Exactly. Yeah, Jack says I'm not the one murdering women. Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I thought somebody was about to say something right then. I'd be like, ooh.
that was the cake that made it. That just put it out there. So now, Opie gonna be like, you know, that's where the tension comes. So at this point, it's like gloves all the way off. Like, you want it, come get it. We can do this, and I don't care no more.
Right.
And it's gonna rip Gemma's heart. Whatever. I don't. You can't rip her heart. She ain't got one. But you know what I'm But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so at this point it's just like, oh my goodness, this
She
is
said not that she don't have one.
she has none. No soul, no heart. Like, you are not even a human being at this point. I don't know what you are. You're just terrible. Just terrible. And but yeah, so we're getting close to the point where it's just gonna be where one of them is ready to take the other out, and that's when Gemma is gonna come and save the day and finally
Hmm.
do her wonderful reveal. Pull that big joker out of her back pocket that she been holding on to the whole entire card game. And
Hmm.
so we're gonna see how that goes next. And that's gotta be the next episode. Has to be. It's coming to the end. It's got to be because we're in season episode 8. Yeah.
Right. Well, we're going into episode 9, and I think there's what 12
Yep.
episodes.
Mm-hmm. So I think we will be finding out next episode that they will be finding out. Let me see. Next. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Sons of Anarchy, Season 2, Episode 9. How come it's the first
Right,
movie?
BB talking
Yep.
about she picked up that roast beef and slammed it on the table. I'd have been like, girl, beef is too expensive
This
to
said
be
that's
doing
to
all
be.
that. Throw a
You,
salad or something.
Gemma don't care about nothing else when it comes to her boys.
Well, and
So
not only that, she don't like it when people ruin her dinner.
so the next episode is Fagwan. And the synopsis is: when Sam Crow's adult film business becomes a hindrance to the club, Clay seizes the opportunity to receive the gun running cartel. As Jackson and Clay continue to clash over club activities, their relationship reaches a new level of antagonism. Yep. So wait, I don't. Nope, I don't think this is the episode either. Nope, she doesn't tell him this episode either. So it's still. So it must be like 11. Maybe it might be episode 11. If it ain't 10, it's definitely 11 because I know
Well,
it's
they
not the
need to hurry up and come on with it.
well, it's definitely going to happen before the season is up.
I know.
Oh my goodness. I'm not looking forward to the season finale of this season. I don't like it. I really don't.
Yeah, well, we don't, I know.
He should have won an award for that last scene.
Yeah, I
Um,
didn't like that.
he should have won an award for that. I can't believe Sons of Anarchy was never nominated. That's very unfortunate. You know,
Right. I mean, they did have a lot going on, but there's worse stuff out there like Oz, House of
Hockey was here
Cards, The
so too.
Wire.
Hmm.
It was a lot of worse stuff, worse things out there for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Happy was here this episode too. We're starting to see him more and more. So he's becoming more of a regular. We didn't see Juice this episode though.
Nope.
And we still haven't seen Piney. He's still at the cabin, I guess, getting drunk. So we're getting to it. We also seen Clay and Oswald have their meeting because Hale is running for mayor and he wants the club to and Oswald wants the club to back him as he runs. And Clay says, well, he's gonna need some powers, some land in return on the low for the
Well,
club.
he gave him the knife back, remember?
And that's what I was gonna say. And he gave him the knife back so that it's a clean slate between them. And so they can continue to do business forward. They just have to trust each other, they say.
Right.
So that's how that's handling out. So we got that whole aspect thing going. And so it's down to the. We have a few more episodes, so we are at the end of season 2. We are chugging along, y'all. Chugging, whoop, whoop. I'm just not looking forward to the season finale, but I am very much looking forward to the season premiere, episode 3, because that beginning scene is like one of my favorite scenes of the series, and the song that's playing is one of my favorite songs out of the series.
Well, I don't remember that far back, so it's almost like some things I remember, but then every time I watch an episode, I pick up something new, or it just, feels like I'm watching it for the first time because I'll be picking up new stuff.
If that's the case, then that should mean that if that's the case, then that should be when Gemma says, because that's why she ends up finally saying what happened to her
To keep everybody together.
Yep. So maybe they just didn't put that part in the summary I was looking at. But we will be back next week, y'all, on Monday, back on regular schedule. And we will be doing the next episode. And make sure you follow both of us on all our platforms, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Follow us on both our other channels. You have your other channel up, right?
I do have my other channel up. I haven't I just got back today, so I haven't loaded any vacation stuff on there.
Okay, well, look out for that, and she'll be uploading all her great vacation that she just came off of and all of that good stuff. And yeah, y'all, that will do it for season 2, episode 8, Potlatch. Okay, Hiskin, I really can't wait to drink it. Yes, I was just thinking. According to the drink, we are going to get into 2 rounds heavily soon. But until I am able to have regular juice again, I can't even make a mocktail
Oh no.
because I can't even drink, the other juices yet to even have the mocktail. So 2 rounds will be coming back soon, y'all. I promise. As soon as I can start on some regular juices, which will be in March. So we'll be back. We'll probably be back in like 3 weeks with 2 rounds. Just give us a little break. We're gonna get together and we're gonna come back with some really good drinks. Okay, promise. Promise that. Wait, are we going to put a ring on it? Um, Kamisha's panel, I'm sure, is going to be doing a put a ring on it. I don't know yet when she will be doing it, so I don't know if I will be able to be on it. However, I will be doing my own probably on if I'm not. I know I'm not because if I can, it will only be every other weekend, and I'm sick of doing every other weekend. I don't like to commit every other weekend. I don't think it's
Right.
fair.
I like to
So
be
so I'm going to be reviewing put a ring on it, but Kamisha reviews panel will also probably be doing it also. So yes, that's that. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
yeah, because
Anything
yeah.
else you want to add, Miss Dina?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for the put a ring on it because I want to see how the new girls compare to Dr. Nicole.
Yes, very interesting to see how she navigates these couples. That's really gonna be something to see. I'm excited. She said she gonna bring that smoke. She says she ready to bring that smoke if it's needed to whomever is needing it. So hopefully she lives up to the standards and all of that jazz. She seems really cool because
Mm-hmm.
because when I had posted her, she had actually, and I had put her on in my story. She actually responded back to me.
Oh, okay.
And she followed me. So she seems pretty cool so far, but we got to see how she navigates on this show. That's what really matters.
Right.
You
That
know,
part.
we gonna be checking this out. So you know what it is, y'all. It's Kamisha Reviews crew up in her all day, every day, because that's how we roll. And if you ever want to become a content creator, all you gotta do is get in touch with Kamisha on Instagram, and it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 with a little bitty fee. I like that.
That's
Ah,
cute. You're
I
gonna have
like
to
that. Look at me.
you're gonna have to go back and get that clip.
Yep. You got to get it and send it to Kamisha. So yes, yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your lovely little Tuesday night, and Dina will, and like she said, Dina will be reviewing Snowfall this
Yes.
Thursday. Oh yeah, so now we're gonna have to, if you're doing it on Thursday, are you do yes, if you're doing it on Thursdays, we're gonna have to figure out what time because we're gonna
But
have to
I
figure
do mine at 8. And
okay,
so
okay,
it won't conflict.
okay, just think around. Okay. So
And
we
who
go.
knows, by the time you able to get juice and stuff, Snowfall, we only gonna get I think 8 or 10 episodes.
Yeah, looks like 10 episodes as the rest of this whole thing. But so far, do start tomorrow, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in on Fox tomorrow night or the next day. It is on Hulu. And then make sure y'all tune in Thursday to Dina's recap and get it going on. I'm a show try to be up in there as much as I can because I gotta work, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be there. But thanks for coming through, y'all. We out this nasty